What it do, YouTube? This video I will be covering cannon. Homemade tomato sauce recipe. I took half a dozen tomatoes, pureed them. As y'all can tell by the pot I'm currently cleaning out in the sink, I simmered it down in that. I removed at least 25% of the water content and started filling up jars. This particular batch will have sliced homegrown jalapenos in it. Once you fill the jars, you want to keep that much space in between where you filled up to and where the lid begins. That way you have appropriate amount of headspace. And of course, when dealing with tomatoes or acidic vegetables, you want to use citric acid. According to the instructions, it takes about half a teaspoon per quart jar. Then from there, you want to make sure that the rim of the jar doesn't have anything on it that will obstruct a perfect seal from forming. From there, you want to screw them on. The lid flats and the screw caps. Then, using a water bath canner, you want to submerge them. The water should go over the lids. This way, when you boil them, and it'll take a full hour for quart-sized jars, it creates a vacuum, forces the air out of the jars, heats up the gum resin on the bottom of the lid flats, and the pressure, downward pressure of the lid screws forces the lid to stay in place, softens that gum resin, and form fits around the rim of the jar. But yeah, here's a full finished jar. You'll see that the lid flat is firm. What you don't want is that. If there's any play to the lid, that means the seal didn't take, and you'll have to try again. But yeah, for a demonstration, putting the jar in. Water should go above it. This can hold at least 7 full jars. And to emphasize full, with at least a 1/4 inch of headspace. If you don't, that will also prevent a seal from being held. So, yeah. Homemade tomato paste. Simmered away at least half of the water content. And as usual, accent seasoning. I truly can't get enough of this stuff, y'all. Adds a pop to pretty much anything one can add it to. So, citric acid. And for pickling, you'll need this. Pickling and cannon vinegar. And some pickling spice. Well, if you follow the instructions given, should work out well. Well, till the next video, catch y'all later. Have fun.